Hello friends, this is Jeff with Ability Lock and Key. I've been called out to open up this building and get the lock working. The customer had keys and suddenly their keys just stopped working. I've already lubed the lock, and so now I'm going to pick the lock to get in and we're going to rekey it. Okay, so without a key, I'm going to pull out my leashy and we'll see if we can't generate a key and then rekey this lock. So, spaces 4 and 5 had no resistance whatsoever. 3 is resisting, so 2's okay right now. 1 got some resistance, still nothing at 4 and 5. 3, let's go back to that. Back to 1, 1 seems okay. 4, 5, nothing. Back to 3. I'm not comfortable with that. Let's go here. Let's move these up and down a little bit. We're getting resistance. Okay, there's something on 4 now. So that makes me feel a little better. Still nothing on 5. 3. Okay, 4 is picked. Now 5 is showing some resistance. So there. All right. Now 2, that's a little resistance it picked. And just because it picks one time doesn't mean yet that it's done. You might have to go back to it. Okay. Five, 4, 3's okay. 2, maybe he's okay now. 1. So 1. Oh, 2 again. 3, 4, 5. Back to 1. Here we go. All right, it's picked. Now the problem is I picked it to a position to where I can't read it, but we have a solution for that. It's called the SC1 left.
Okay, he put this in and he's...
Yeah, now I'm decoding the lock. Space 5 looks like a 6. Space 4 is a 1. Space 3 is a 2. Space 2 is a 4. And space 1 is a, looks like a 5. So let's go cut a key and then we'll try it in this lock. Let's see if it's, yeah, okay. Well, let's take it out. Ain't got much choice. We're at the back of the van. I've written down my cuts. I got my blue punch out. We're going to do a 5, 4, 2, 1, 6. Let's go test this key and see if it'll work. Okay, there it is. So we're in. As you can see, this is a vacant building, but I know the owner and he asked me to rekey the lock and he wants 6 keys. So let me grab my screwdriver. Okay.
Oh, I see your head. Okay. It's good. You're good. You're good.
That's all right. So on this right here, we got a small access hole here that will lead us to the set screw. And and we will loosen that. Okay, and we'll put our key not all the way in, and we'll twist this lock out. All right, there's our lock. We'll go back to the van, take this apart, rekey it, and give them 6 keys.
Okay.
And I will get my...
Since I had it paused, what he did is he put the punch up here, and he changed the cuts on the key. He wrote down the numbers that he had chose, and now he's up at the front of the van, and he's pinning up the lock. And I'll put it on pause until we do whatever we do.
Okay, so I've loaded the new pins. You see a nice shear line there. We're going to put this back together. Actually, that feels a little snug. It's turning. Okay, well, we'll take a look at that. I see just a slight mark there. It might be that my key machine could stand a little calibration. Sometimes my Schlage blue punch is off just slightly, depending on what kind of lock I'm working with.
Is that better?
Okay, that's a little better. Anyway, we can tweak that. I know what pins I got in there. It wouldn't turn at all if I was off. So it just feels a little tight. So if I have to, I'll cut them on the Futura and go from there. But for the moment, we'll put this lock back together. Reinstall it there. Do that.
Okay.
I'm back at the door. I'm going to screw this back in. See if I went too tight there. Yes, I did. Let me back out a turn. Easier said than done. Whoops. Let's do it this way. What in the world have I done?
Okay. Whatever we missed, we missed. I couldn't get it to film.
Okay. There's our key. Lock's been rekeyed. I'm going to run in and cut these on the Futura and see if it works a little better.
He has to put it in the computer, and that sends it to the Futura. And it cuts the key.
Okay, we're back at the customer's door. We may have missed the recording of me cutting the key on the blue punch. When I cut it and put the cylinder back together, it was real tight to turn, which tells me that it wasn't cutting deep enough. If it was cutting too deep, you kind of get a little bit of a popping because the top pins would be dropping down into the cylinder slightly, and then when you turn it, you get kind of a pop because it's popping them back up. But when it turns tight, that means that the bottom pins are resting too high, and as you go to turn it, they're dragging on the cylinder rather than creating a nice smooth shear line. So I took the key, and that could just be the tolerance of this particular lock. Could be tighter than most other mortise cylinders. Regardless, it's always good to have another option. So I'm cutting keys on the Futura right now as we speak. So here, I mean, now it just turns just as smooth as butter. This one, and I didn't even have, and just to verify what I just said.
Well, do that again. I forgot you can't see the side thing.
Just to verify what I just said.
I guess you can't see it yet. So go ahead. It's all right.
This was the key that I originally cut on the blue punch. And like I said, it was tight. And when I put it in the Futura, it barely took anything off, but it was enough to really make this smooth. This is straight cut from the Futura, and that works real nice as well. So anyway, we're all done here. I'm going to cut a few more keys to the customer and take them to them, give them a bill, and we're done with this. Appreciate y'all watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Remember, you can't change the past, so live for today and plan for tomorrow.